Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my eyebrow routine. I will show you two different products that I use and that I go to when doing my brows. Please note that everybody has different brows. I will show you what I do while I am doing my brows, what products I'm using, and hopefully you guys can learn a little bit, or it might be useful for when you guys are doing your brows. But if you guys want to watch how I do my eyebrows, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump in and get started to show you guys how I do my eyebrows. I will be using two different products, so I'll use one on each eyebrow so I can show you how I do it with each one. They're very similar, not exactly the same, but I will show you the difference and show you how to do it, or how I feel that my eyebrows look good. I try to always make them look a little more natural. Sometimes they do look a little bit more bold, but I try to do it as soft and as natural looking. If they do look a little bold, it's because I'm in a rush and I don't take my time doing them. So that's the reason why it looks a little bit bold. Samuel's laughing because I am recording. Anyways, using is a pencil. It's a brow pencil from ColourPop, and the color that I am in is the black and brown, which is this one right here. And then the other one that I use is the Brow Benefit, which is a cream gel in the color 4, which you guys see me use a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and use both of these. They are very similar techniques, like I said before, but I will show you how I use one versus the other one. Alright, why don't we get a little bit close and comfort in my bowl so you guys can see better at what I'm doing. So let's start. Alright, so I'm going to start off first with the ColourPop pencil and start doing my brows. So the first thing that I do is I try to start at the front and go towards the end. Make a line first towards the bottom, so that way I have, a border of where I'm going, and then from there I start filling with soft strokes. So what I normally do is I lift my eyebrow a little bit more up. I don't know if that helps, or if it's just the habit of doing that, but that's what I do, is I lift it up a little bit, like I raise it, and then that's how I start carving my eyebrow. So first I will
La boca.
And as I'm going, I am trying to put it as close as I can to my actual eyebrow hairs, so that way it doesn't look as harsh and doesn't look bigger. And then once I got that going, then that's when I start to fill in the rest of the brows. I put the most product towards the end of my brow and try to just do small strokes. And every time I'm doing this, I am going with spooling the end of the pencil and blending it out, so that way I don't put too much product. And just kind of repeat the same process. And as you can see, it's starting to look more full, yet not too harsh, because I'm just going slightly not pressing too much product in there. And as you can see, for my type of eyebrow, I have more hairs toward this part, less hair on the front, less hair on the back, so I try to put the least product here because I already have enough. So if I start to put more, then it'll create a really dark brow. And then what I do for the front is I normally just do small strokes up, really light. As you can see, barely anything in there. And then I'll use the spoolie towards the end and then start brushing it up. That way it looks a lot more natural. Usually my hairs don't move too much, so wherever, you know, comb them up or down or whatever it is, it usually stays there, so I don't have a problem with that. But I will set it afterwards just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. So that's pretty much what I do for the pencil, and then what I'll do is set it with my gel. What I'll usually use is the Milani brow gel. I try to use anything that's clear. For me, I feel like anything clear is better, because then I feel like if I use something color-wise, it'll make it too light and my hair is too dark, so it'll make my eyebrows really light. And that's it. You're just done. And now you can see the difference between, you know, a filled eyebrow, more fierce, on fleek, and then nothing, bare, nothing there. So you can see right off the top the big difference. Now for the next one, oh, and what I forgot to tell you guys for the other eyebrows, always brush your little hairs so that way you know where you need. And as far as the shape goes, everybody has different shapes, so don't always try to see what you like best and what your eyebrow is able to, you know, let you do. Don't always just try to, you know, have these curved eyebrows, maybe, you know, more of a straight eyebrow. Whatever you feel it looks better for you, just strive for that. Now that we have brushed the hairs out, we're gonna dip in our brush into the brow, and I try to get the least product. Don't go in really heavily, because then you're gonna have to blend or it'll look really harsh. If that's what you're going for, by all means. But for me, it's always just a little bit more, you know, small amounts, and then start building it afterwards. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and lift my eyebrow a little bit. Now, I don't know if it worries that I can lift this one, but I can't lift this one by itself. But pretty much start off at the front.
Oh, my kiss. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, now that we have that line, we're going to start, you know, putting more product in. Start building it, small strokes. It's easier with this because it looks more natural. And you want to kind of go all the way to the corner where you can see it lines up with the corner of your eye. That's kind of your guide to where to stop. And then small strokes. And the only bad thing about this is that you have to use a separate spoolie, so it doesn't come with one. You can always get a brush that has both. But I don't have one, so I have to keep switching. And the brush that comes with this is actually pretty good, so I like it. And I just use that. Then as I'm getting closer to the front, what I'll do is just kind of put the brush up, put a little bit of product, and then just do kind of the same thing with the pencil, but little strays of. And if you mess up at the bottom part, it's okay because we'll clean it up. I didn't show you guys in the other eyebrow, but you guys will clean it up so it looks more precise. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up, and just use any concealer in a flat brush. The one that I use is a Morphe M42, and just do a straight line. Take your time. I usually start from the front and then move towards the back. And I usually don't clean them at the top because I feel they look more natural when you leave them like that. If your preference is to have more defined, more, precise eyebrows, then you would clean it the same way as the bottom. But for me, for my taste and the way that I'm going with my eyebrows, I usually don't do that at the top. I leave it how it is, and then just put my gel. And this gel will also, when you add it, will tone the eyebrows down a little bit if that's what you want. And then kind of brush it up so it looks more natural. And then that's it. Voila! We have fierce eyebrows. That's it, guys. That's it for this video. Hope you guys learned a little bit more on how to get some tricks and how to do your eyebrow. Again, this is my preference in how I like to do my eyebrows and the products that I use and I think are, good for me. Might necessarily be the best for you, but just to give you guys my take on how to do my eyebrows, hopefully it does guide you and help you a little bit. So this is how I do my routine for my eyebrows, and that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that it notifies you every time I upload a new video. And then leave down a comment down below on what you guys want to watch next. I'm always open for ideas. I will see you guys next time. Bye. That's draw on the side. Sometimes it do look a little bit more sometimes. So the first product that I will be as you can see, you can definitely see the difference of when it's done and it's not done. Now I'm gonna do this. See,
when it's done and it's not done. Because you said when it's done and it's not done.
Okay.
Oh, it's been off.